Hello, hello, testing, testing. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're gonna be live in just a moment. I'm just telling everybody that we're gonna be live on Twitter and Discord and Blue Sky and whatnot because we got some not E3 news, some Summer Game Fest news coming up with the new PlayStation State of Play for June 4th, 2025. Yes. We're gonna be live with that in just a moment. I'm just telling everybody that we're live, and then we'll switch over screens. We might even get some folks on stream talking with us. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Because, yeah, like, it's Summer Game Fest week, or as a lot of people refer to it as totally not E3. I can't believe it's not E3 week. Because it's totally like E3 week, but not E3, officially. It's filling the void. Yes, I'm telling everybody that we're live. We got some of that My Console playing because it's the PlayStation conference. Again, one of the various video game showcases happening this week. I'll be doing showcases and highlights and reacting and doing all that crazy stuff all week. Because, yeah, it's not E3, but it's totally E3 week. Where we're gonna get a bunch of video game news, and it's gonna be like, oh man, how do I keep up with all this news? Yeah. We're gonna get to that in just a moment. And we'll have an open call too, so we'll be able to have friends of the stream and whatnot, and mutuals and folks be able to hop in if they want to. Yes. So I'm just telling everybody, hey, we're live, and then I'm gonna switch screens because, yeah, they're gonna be live in just a moment. So many possibilities here. I'm keeping my fingers crossed to finally get news on that new Wolverine video game. Maybe some Metal Gear Solid Delta, because they said and more modes. We still haven't figured out what those and more modes are yet. A lot of people are saying Resident Evil, hoping Resident Evil. They mentioned Resident Evil in this song right here, this Eiffel song. That's not about being blue, but about PlayStation games. Legit, there's an Eiffel song that's just about PlayStation games, and this is a karaoke version of that. Crazy. Crazy stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be switching screens in just a moment. I'm telling everybody what we're up to first. And then we're gonna be going right at it. But I hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, good time zone. I'm telling everybody what we're doing. I'm actually live early for once, instead of doing this at the very last minute. I could have been on earlier too, but that was actually the delay. See, I was planning to go on early, so accommodating for that, I was planning on going on really early, and by doing so, I ended up just being regular early. That's how it works. That's the strategy. If you plan on being early, plan for being really early, and then if delays happen, you'll still be early. Yes, yes. I actually suppose I could switch over screens, but, yeah, I'm gonna be looking around all over the place because, yes, I am multitasking. I'm still telling everybody that we're live here. Yeah, I can also swap by that music, too. I can get that Eiffel going out of there. Kind of in a Metal Gear mood as of late. A lot of folks I know have been playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Surprisingly, like, multiple people playing Metal Gear Solid 3. And I'm like, dude, that's like my favorite Metal Gear Solid game before Peace Walker happened. I shift between the two, but ultimately I end up going with Peace Walker because of the replayability and the replayability and the co-op. But in terms of single-player experiences and story, yes, 3. So let me put some background music. Bloop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get started in just a moment. I'm just telling everybody, hey, we're live, we're here. Come check us out. I'm gonna tell folks on the Smash Potatoes Discord, then I'm gonna tell people on Twitter and Blue Sky and everywhere all at once. I'm telling everyone. Actually, I can also unmute the call, too. I can do that. Bloop. There you go. So that way folks can start piling in if they want to. Come up with theories as to what they would like to see in this PlayStation Showcase, this State of Play for June 4th, 2025, during totally not E3 week. This would have been the week E3 would have happened, most likely. Probably, if E3 was still a thing. I mean, Summer Game Fest kind of supersedes it now, but it's not the same. But it's kind of still in the same wheelhouse, so expect a lot of video game news in the next couple days. Not just PlayStation. There's an Xbox showcase. There might be a Nintendo one to coincide with the Switch 2 releasing tomorrow, which is crazy. And of course, there's the actual Summer Game Fest panel happening on Friday, which we will be co-broadcasting too. Yes, yes. Just telling everybody what we're up to before things begin. I'm telling everybody what we're doing. Everybody, everybody. Everywhere, all at once. Okie dokie, then we just tell everyone, yeah, just, so I can stop looking at my phone and looking in a completely different direction of the screen. But I gotta tell everybody what we're doing first, and then we'll be ready. The State of Play, happening in just a moment. Also, if anybody say anything, I can't see what it is right now because I'm multitasking right now, but I will get to that in just a moment. I'll get to it in just a moment. I just gotta finish telling people over on Twitter and Blue Sky what we're doing, and then we're good to go. We're ready to mosey on in. We're ready for folks to hop and call or join other calls or whatever. I want to talk PlayStation. We got video game news. It's Video Game News Week. Summer Game Fest. I totally can't believe it's not E3 week. Yes. Okay, alrighty then. Alright, I just need to tell people on Blue Sky, and then I'll check up with some folks real quick to see if they want to be in a call or if they want to do a thing, and then, yeah, we'll be ready. We'll be ready in just a moment. Okay, told people on Blue Sky, told people on Twitter, and told people over on the Discords. I do believe we are ready to go with around 15 minutes or so still ready. Okay, yeah, we're actually live here early. Way to go. Wow, how crazy is it that we're actually on time for once? Instead of like, hey, I wasn't sure I was doing this or not, streaming live last minute. Yeah, that often happens with these kind of things. But no, I was ready this time. Alright, I'm just gonna do some skimming around real quick and see if we're joining a call or if anybody wants to join our call or see how that's going. We'll see. Because I am open for folks hopping on in. Or vice versa, where I hop in somewhere else. That's totally fine too. Okay. I got a message. Gonna check something real quick, don't mind me. I'm checking something, don't mind me. Because again, I'm gonna see if anybody wants to get in on the call, or if I'm hopping on somebody else's call. I don't know, I'm open. I'm open for ideas. Also doing the state of play. If you're open for it, totally down for combined call talking code Veronica. Wink. If not, that's cool too. Blip. Messaging / receiving messages from folks. Yeah, messaging folks, seeing if anybody's interested. If not, I mean, I can do it solo too, that's fine. But hey, it's a lot cooler if you, you know, do it with other folks too. I'm open. I'm open for ideas. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm messaging a couple of different folks, seeing if anybody's interested. If not, that's okay too. Actually, might be able to do that too. Hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. Watching the new PlayStation State of Play, quote, totally not E3 conference. Oh, whoa, hey, it's okay, it's already moving. It's already moving, turn that down. Don't need that right now. Happening in like 9 minutes. Anyone is interested? There we go. Bam. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I may actually be transferring calls if nobody's gonna be in this call. If nobody's hopping in on this call, I might be hopping in with another call with somebody else. Yes, yes, yes. I'll be in open collab VC. Blip. Alrighty. Okie dokie then. I am just checking some stuff over here before I do anything else. Okay, yeah, I might be jumping ship over there. See if we can get some folks. If not, again, also, I could do this solo. I could totally do this solo if I wanted to. I just find it more enjoyable to do it with other people. Because it's fun. Where am I? Where am I going? Okay, there's where I'm going. Alright, so I might move on over. If not, I could always hop back here if somebody decides to say, hey, I want to join on the Smash Bros. Server call, and I didn't get anybody in the other call. But if I get somebody in this call, then yeah, I might stick around in this call. We'll see. Again, I'm open for folks hopping in on the call if they are friends of the stream or mutuals of mine. But for now, blip, I'm hopping on over. I'm hopping over. Woo! There I go. Okay. 7 minutes is all I have to spare. Really hope for that Resident Evil news. A lot of folks are saying Resident Evil news, maybe like Resident Evil 9 or Code Veronica remake or Resident Evil 0 remake. Honestly, I could go for either one of those three things. As long as it's before Resident Evil 5 remake. I don't think we could get to 5 yet. I want that Code Veronica before 5 because so many people back in the day played Resident Evil 5 and were very confused why Albert Wesker was back. Code Veronica explains it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole new thing. I don't know why I'm thinking of Dunkachino, but there you go. Dunkachino. Gotta mute my phone to make sure nothing's interfering. No interferences, please. Not an interference. Yeah, another misconception has been of late. It's like, oh, why would I watch the PlayStation showcase? I don't have a PlayStation. They do PC games now. So that's why it's important to be aware. Yes, yes, yes. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, but I don't have a PlayStation. Why would I watch this? And like, you know, they've been putting all their stuff on a PC too as of late too, you know. Not everything. I mean, there's some PlayStation specific stuff, sure, but you know, more folks going that multi-platform route, which honestly, I am all for. I am all for that. Because why would you limit yourself to one platform? Speaking as somebody who's been multi-platform, getting the big three alongside PC for the last decade or so. I'm not loyal to any particular branding, but I do keep aware of all three. By either having all consoles or keeping up to date with them. So when I decide to pick up a game for a particular platform, that is an informed decision based off of what does this platform version of this game have. So it's like, do I get this game on PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, or PC? I see all the pros and cons, and I pick over whichever platform has the best pros over cons. There's some like exclusive stuff to it. Sometimes I go with the stuff that has exclusive things on it, but it's not because of any particular branding. It's because, hey, I made an informed decision because this has the most materials that comes with this version of the game. Yes. I'm also got a different volume. I should regulate the volume for the actual PlayStation thing going on because they're doing a pre-roll. They're doing a pre-roll. I should adjust the volume. Totally fair. Totally fair. All right, let's get that volume adjusted because it was too loud when it showed up earlier. All right, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Ba ba bo ba da da do 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 do. Do 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 do. Checking out the PlayStation showcase for not E3 week, which also covers new PC games. If any of you guys are interested in watching with me, feel free to message back, because I'm open for hopping in Stream Talk VC. Nope. Multitasking. And we have a minute to go. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Bow, 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 do. All right, we got a minute left. 1 minute to go. A minute to win it. Yes. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, I'm getting notifications of other people going live with this because, yeah, big PlayStation news. Also, how you doing, Panda? Panda, if you want to hop on the call, I'm totally open for folks hopping in on the call. Just feel free to tell me. I am open for folks joining in on the call. They're friends of the stream or mutuals. I just need to know that they want to get in. Otherwise, I have no idea. But here we go. We are VR. No, we are ready to go. Let's do this. We're watching live. We're doing it live. Actually, are we? No, don't auto. Just stay consistent. There you go. Ooh. What is this? Umbrellas. Resident Evil confirmed. Umbrellas. He's walking around like Ethan Winters. Totally confirmed. Joking. In Code Veronica 0. Resident Evil 9. Metal Gear Solid Delta. The Wolverine game. Getting some Death Stranding. I don't know. They're walking all weird. Where are they walking to? Where are they walking? We're getting a SpongeBob. This is just cheap walk cycles moment. Okay, I might have to talk over this. I don't know if this is copyrighted music. Don't worry, we're still seeing the visuals. Ah, screw it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. It's fine. If I talk over it, it's fine. It's cool. It's dandy. I was like, how you doing, Pikachu? Oh, we're doing good? Excited for Nintendo stuff tomorrow? Oh, is this Tetris Effect? It's moving around like Tetris Effect. Getting Tetris Effect 2. This is totally looking like Tetris Effect. Okay. Or I can't believe it's not Tetris Effect. It's moving around like Tetris, kind of, sort of. Like a puzzle game. It's reminding me of Tetris Effect. Is this Tetris Effect? Oh, Lamoons! Of course! How could I forget about Lamoons? I don't know, I got offset because it's reminding me of Tetris Effect because it has a very similar visual representation.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
Hello. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna look pretty cool in VR. That's gonna be a pretty cool VR moment. A VR moment. Yes.
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん
I'm talking to folks.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
All right, here we go. State of Play. Supposedly Jack and Daxter news. I would honestly be open for more Jack and Daxter. Like, no, Ape Escape. We're getting Ape Escape in Metal Gear Solid Delta before getting an actual Ape Escape in over 2 decades. We haven't had like an Ape Escape until like PSP, which was like 2006, man. Where's my Ape Escape, dude? Ew.
We're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future.
I hope this is like an in-universe thing going on, and then somebody's gonna like deride what's going on there, like what's happening in there. Okay, yeah, it's an in-universe lore thing. They're purposely making a video game that's about fighting against the AI. Gotcha. Okay, there you go. There's the twist. I was waiting for that drop. It's like, they're not seriously going all in leaning on the AI thing. Oh, it's this game! We haven't seen this thing in like a bajillion years. Yeah, 2006 being over 20 years ago, it's freaking me out. Yeah, Capcom! They had to delay this game. I remember this.
Don't you have a name or something?
Looking pretty cool.
I think I can help.
Ooh. Totally new character for Marvel vs. Capcom. That would be an assist. I'm joking.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Neato.
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Hacker Man. Pragmata.
D.I.
I said I am D.
Okay.
Yeah, they had to delay this game because they needed more time to work on it. Which honestly, I am all for. If you need to delay a game to work on it more instead of like just kind of pushing out for a number crunch, I am down for that. It's pretty good. Ooh. PlayStation. Yeah, okay. Give me more reasons to break out the PS5? Sure.
Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the
Oh, what is this?
It's okay. I'll get it.
If I need to bump this up too, be sure to tell me I gotta bump the volume.
Romeo, stay with me.
Whoa, what happened to him?
Romeo, listen
I'm gonna bump this up.
Die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The
Uh-oh.
dead ear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Okay. The heck is going on here? What?
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man.
Half dead man, okay.
Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Okay. All right. You have my attention. Neato. Dead man. Ultra violent science fiction. Okay, I'm on board. Ooh, and I'm loving these visuals.
Romeo is a dead man.
Okay, who's behind it?
Coming 2026. Maybe.
Maybe. All right, reference delays. I gotcha.
A spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
Grasshopper manufacturer. Okay. Suda 51. I was about to say, this feels like a Suda 51 video game.
こんにちは。グラスホッパーマネージャーの須田剛一です。
I was about to say, is this a Suda 51? And then bam, Suda 51.
どうでした？グラスホッ
I was like, where's Travis touchdown?
病院ザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。
No more heroes.
ゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですが、かっこいいでしょ。
It is a pretty cool name.
犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配を
FBI investigator who tracks down wanted criminals through space-time? Tell me more.
アクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。
I'm
ロ
down.
ングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいました。おめでとうございます。
Yeah, the 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary celebrations. Okay. Cool. Neato. Oh, is this Silent... Is this the Silent Hill set in Japan? Silent Hill F?
誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Uh-oh. Ah, yep. Oh, get that little pop-up out of the way. The darn you annotations. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. How long have you been there? I don't want no pop-ups. I just want the gameplay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Uniform damage. Interesting. Oh, snap.
こにいるの？
Dude.
ひなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
Uh-oh.
一人は嫌だよ。
Freaky.
寂しいよ。 ずっと一緒だよって。
Okay, this is actually looking pretty good.
約したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
Spear. Freaky. Silent Hill. F.
裏切り者。
Oh, September already. Okay. Neato. September 25th. All right. Good to know. So quickly after the Silent Hill remake we just recently got.
The castle has been sighted again.
Oh? Castlevania?
Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
Say the castle's been sighted. This feels like Castlevania!
Break its gates and exterminate the creatures.
Or Bloodstained.
within.
Either or, I don't know.
The demon lord himself.
Although I'm fairly certain it's Castlevania.
This mission will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason.
Oh boy.
Born of pure darkness.
Tell me more. This feels like Castlevania. Oh, this looks pretty good. Is this co-op too? Because I'm seeing multiple characters. Is this a co-op Castlevania? Please. Because I'm down for a co-op Castlevania.
Tonight, we start our mission.
Or Castlevania-like or something, you know? Fire Castle Walls. Okay, it's a Bloodstained. Okay, see, I was thinking it's either Castlevania or Bloodstained. And this is a co-op Bloodstained. I am still on board. I am still on board for this.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of
I can't believe it's not Castlevania. No, it's Bloodstained. Bloodstained's pretty solid. But if it's got co-op, that's really cool. Ooh, Bandai Namco. Is this Digimon? I'm going on a limb. This is Digimon. Yeah, okay, I've already seen the Digimon.
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical.
I was gonna say, this is the new Digimon story, right?
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
That's a pretty cool scarf, and I'm not totally biased at all, because I also wear a scarf.
What you call us Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the
Look at the music.
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this.
Oh, this looks pretty cool.
I believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Digimon.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened,
Oh, that is cool. They're using the old school Digimon Digivices for interfaces.
certainly be affected.
Like the Gen 1 Digimon Vices.
About the end of the digital world? Stop it! That egg is
The Digivices. Ooh.
has been attacked. It is just as the great one, Plutomon said.
It can't protect.
Plutomon.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this
Okay,
purpose alone,
so
If that thing opens,
each of the playable characters have different names to it.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the.
Because sometimes they have like a male and female protagonist as an optional thing, but they actually have individual names in this one. So they're both active, potentially. Instead of just being alternate versions of the same story, but just different protag taking up protag spot. They might be both active at the same time, which is pretty cool. Ooh. Creative Studio 3. Oh, Final Fantasy music. Oh, Final Fantasy 9? We get some Final Fantasy 9 stuff?
Away with children of Ivalice,
We're hitting that Final Fantasy 9 anniversary.
that we might know salvation.
Oh, Tactics! Tactics remastered! Are we getting Tactics remastered, please?
Why walk this path of suffering?
Okay, yeah, this is totally Final Fantasy Tactics, but what are you doing? You remastering? You re-releasing? What's the deal?
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
What is the deal with this? Final Fantasy Tactics, Evilise Chronicles.
when your father
Is this a
showed us
compilation?
to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
They adding voices? Classic and enhanced. Ooh, both versions, the original and the enhanced version. Cool. All right, September. Okay. I love Final Fantasy Tactics.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Getting updates on my feed.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yes,
the
I
Evil
love
Chronicles.
Final Fantasy Tactics. I love JRPG tactical grid-based strategy games. Like Disgaea, or Super Robot Wars, or SC Gundam G Generation, and Final Fantasy Tactics, and Fire Emblem.
And much more, as well as
And
the
Advance
classic
Wars.
version, which brings a faithful recreation.
It's one of my
of
bread and butter
original
go-to favorite genres.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evilise Chronicles.
PS5 and
launches on
PS4, okay.
PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
Is it a limited time PlayStation exclusive, or it's one of those things where it's permanently exclusive on PlayStation? Because if it's a limited time, I want to see if I can pick it up on Steam in the future, because being able to play a tactics game portably is pretty fun.
Sorry, I just need to pee.
But if not, I don't mind picking up for PlayStation.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait. I can run away.
Because it might be, because sometimes they announce things during the PlayStation Showcase, but not necessarily exclusive to PlayStation itself, you know? Like it might also be on PC or other platforms, but of course they're not going to mention the other platforms during a PlayStation Showcase, but it may be available on other platforms, we'll see.
To make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating.
Yeah, no skills, Final Fantasy Tactics, it looks pretty good! And it has voice acting too as an option, I love it!
You found it even without a map.
Square Enix is really doing really good with those 2D remakes of classic Square Enix games. So it's cool we're getting Tactics. Ooh. Yeah, that weird
Origami is
co-op
a
game.
unique action-adventure title from
Totally not
Bandai
co-op.
Namco Studios.
It totally is.
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll
It looks pretty neat,
transform
though.
into paper shapes with distinct abilities,
An origami game.
including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
Ape Smash.
Master the art of folding when Hiragami.
A lot of games coming out September. Like, this is like the 4th game they announced in this showcase coming out September.
Why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean.
Spread it out a little bit more. I can't get everything in September, man.
Very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world.
This game's also coming to Nintendo, if I recall, which is weird. Because normally this is a PlayStation-oriented
Pre-orders begin later today.
game.
And those who do will get
Oh, hey,
Bandai
Pac-Man.
Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Again, September. Why are they all coming out September, dude? Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden High. You gotta say it like the wizard. Ninja Gaiden High.
The makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists.
Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. Because we got this Ninja Gaiden, and we got the other, like, Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out. The fourth in, like, the Sigma series, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 4.
Guest composers from the original series.
Not the official title, but, like it's basically Sigma 4. Oh yeah, I love that remix. So if you want a 2D Ninja Gaiden, we got a 2D Ninja Gaiden. If you want a 3D Ninja Gaiden, we got a 3D Ninja Gaiden.
Arrives July 31st on PS5.
Oh, that's already coming out in July? Okay. I gotta pick that up. Looks pretty cool.
From the game makers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan.
Oh, we had Walking Simulator. Now we got Rock Climbing Simulator.
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Uh-oh.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Okay. Neato. Interesting.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse.
Oh, game preservation. Okay, classic title. We're getting a classic title. Game preservation is important.
Pretty early on, the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
New game collection. Arcade games.
Just seeing people react to it.
Street Fighter 30th Anniversary, Ninja Turtles, Atari 50. Okay, which compilation are we doing at? Mortal Kombat collection? Is this a Mortal Kombat? Are we getting a new Mortal Kombat collection? Because they got rid of the other collections from Mortal Kombat. Okay. Oh, classic Mortal Kombat. All right.
It became something that added to the
cool.
Mortal Kombat brutality.
About time we got a new classic collection. They've delisted those other classic collections. Okay. Now question, is it just the arcade ones? Oh, okay, arcade console and the hand. I was about to say, we had home ports and portable ports. Are we getting those too?
It's a bit of the Wild West.
We're getting the arcade versions, the home console versions, and the handheld versions. That's neat.
Who we were and what we wanted to do.
That is pretty cool. Having all those because we're like, oh, I like the SNES one. Oh, I like the Genesis version. Well, you get both of them in this collection. And you also get the arcade version too, which is also pretty sweet. Oh, what is this? This is a hitbox? Oh, it's arcade stick for PlayStation. Okay. I'm about to say, like, it's got flat buttons. What is this? A fight stick officially made by PlayStation. Interesting. Yeah, because they got Evo now. About time they started making stuff like that. Yes, Metal Gear. Hello. I was waiting for this. Kept me waiting, huh? Oh, Scientist Snake, yeah, Metal Gear!
It's a revolution. All right, Commander.
This is pretty cool. Oh, the boss battle's the pain. We got Ocelot's fight. Oh, the Fury's flying. Give him the fear. The end. Oh, Suro River. Are we finally gonna get more of those and more modes? What's the and more modes besides Snake versus Monkey? Oh, that is cool. Yes. More gameplay. There you go, Snake versus Monkey! Oh, he's got new grabbing techniques! That wasn't in the original! Heck yeah! January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, August. Oh, is this one of the new modes? Are we getting MGO? Metal Gear Online, please? Fingers crossed? Yes! Okay, this is totally MGO! This is totally MGO! And more! Come on, man! What else is there?
Spirit stones. Shining stones.
Ah, such a tease! Just tell us the more already! You only got a couple of months left!
Since time immemorial, this power has been...
Yes, that was Metal Gear Solid Delta.
the impetus for human wars.
That was totally NGO! That was totally NGO!
And one thick with the presence of Aratama.
I knew it!
What makes a shogun?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Online. Oh, this game's cool too, but you know me and Metal Gear. I got a tweet about this. Gotta tell people on Blue Sky.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Basically confirmed in State of Play, along with even more
Tokugawa Takechiyo
and more modes. Oh, is this the Onimusha? No, it's still the Koei Tecmo. Okay. Shogun.
戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作2用3をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズのおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。
PlayStation
本日より
State
PlayStation 5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。 2026年の発売に向け続報にもぜひご期待ください。
State of Play PlayStation.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
So Delta.
I was raised in this
Station.
shadow, free to take whatever I need to survive.
Let's see, State of Play, Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures...
Say, as you can see, I'm very excited about the Metal Gear Online news.
I thought I was dead. And who are you?
Okay.
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
Very, very excited about Metal Gear Online being confirmed, more or less.
You got some hosen?
Market land seems a bit tense
Very curious about those and more modes are still, though, because they keep teasing and more. What other modes are we getting? Are we getting dual mode? I hope we're getting dual mode. It's basically speedrun mode. Also, we're getting Secret Theater. I hope we're also getting Guy Savage and or a Castlevania demo for Snake's Nightmare. Maybe some Snake Tales, but Angie's 3 set with Delta. That'd be pretty cool. And we got those Peace Walker costumes as DLC. We can have some extra scenarios using the Delta engine. I'm down.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Metal Gear Online and Metal Gear Solid Delta basically confirmed in State of Play along with even more and more modes during Sony State of Play. I can see you're very excited. Yes. I know there was a bunch of games and stuff showcased afterwards, but come on, it's Metal Gear, man! I gotta talk about it!
The game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you.
Some folks were saying we weren't gonna get any Metal Gear news today. I'm like, no, I feel like they gotta do something.
Even receiving a few orders, we are truly.
We might even get something during the Xbox showcase in a couple days too. Oh, we're getting more levels for Astrobot? That's cool too.
Surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance.
Or Astrobot, I'm down.
More new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month,
Astrobot.
5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90
planets.
New
Wow.
bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you
Yeah,
all
cool.
for the amazing
Yeah,
reception
Astrobot's been
you
pretty
gave the
cool.
game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, I got a 6 cents for Metal Gear. Like, is that a Metal Gear Solid reference? And I got like literally one of those exclamation points popping up, like in my emote. I get some of these popping up when I sense a Metal Gear. The alert exclamation points. Oh, this looks interesting. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, narrow way avoiding that one. The art's pretty neat. Oh, okay, okay. I'm seeing numbers. We JRPG. The numbers. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Sand. I gotta say, it looks a lot like many of the games they listed. It's like, from the makers of these. Like, okay, yeah, no, because it looks like one of those games. That's pretty good. Yeah, again, all the folks I know that are really into Metal Gear are freaking out about that Metal Gear Online. Yeah, even the new visual shots and stuff of Delta looking pretty good. Showing more areas they haven't shown before.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea.
Okay, that actually looks pretty cool, Sword of the Sea. Because yeah, no, it's made from some of the folks who made those other titles as listed. Oh, it's gonna be the catalog too. Nice.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the
yeah, those new Astrobot levels and Final Fantasy Tactic stuff. Yeah. Ninja Gaiden.
Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes
oh, okay. What else do we got? Last time we got Classic Armored Core. Okay, Deus Ex. Okay, interesting.
In July,
yeah, we did get Neo 3.
And Twisted Metal 4 join the service just
okay,
in time for the
classic Twisted Metals.
Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US.
Oh, we gotta see HD Rykov in Delta. I just realized somebody screen capped it. That's neat. I gotta look at that again.
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3.
Oh, classic Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 coming to Classics catalog on PlayStation. That's cool.
Myst and Riven will arrive later this month.
I mean, does that technically count for my Resident Evil quota? No, we need new Resident Evils.
Is a 2-week event that
or remakes.
Bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Oh, the James Bond game! We're getting the James Bond game! From the Hitman guys!
Always at the top of his class.
See, I heard folks talking about this being a possibility, and I'm like, I'm glad we're getting it. We're actually getting some of that James Bond game. Because I know the guys behind Hitman / the James Bond video game, they're doing their own showcase soon. So I wasn't sure if we would get it before then, during this PlayStation showcase, but I knew we were going to get it during the IOI showcase.
I think you just covered them all.
Because yes, no, it is Summer Game Fest / not E3 week, so a lot of different conferences and a lot of different showcases. All right, what does he look like? Young James Bond, the video game. They're saying James Bond Year 1.
James Bond. James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
That Q?
So you shouldn't have.
Okay, this is looking pretty cool.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Bond.
Oh, the laser watch! You can actually use the laser watch! That's so cool!
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
This is so cool. Yeah, an original James Bond video game. It's not based off like a movie or anything, just completely original, which is pretty neat. Neato. 2026. Nice. Oh, the golden gun.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak,
Pretty cool.
CEO of iInteractive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light.
Are you going to talk about how you're going to have a showcase in a few days? Because they mentioned they're having their own showcase in a few days.
Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage...
Yeah, they're saying basically this is a James Bond Year 1 video game.
At iInteractive has poured the passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes. If they'll do like the Hitman route, where like they'll have another game, but then they'll update the engine, and then you'll be able to get the first game in the new updated engine. Like they did with Hitman, where it's like 1, 2, and 3 eventually just becoming one big Hitman experience. Oh, James Bond. What is this? Like a Ghost of Yote? Still keep my fingers crossed we get something on that Wolverine video game. Oh, was that a fourth wall break? Were they looking at the camera? Ooh, yeah, okay, yeah, it was Ghost of Yote. Gameplay deep dive in July. Oh, robot voice. Arc System Works, hello. Is Captain America coming to an Arc System Works game? What? Arc System Works Marvel Fighter, Marvel versus Marvel minus the Capcom. From Arxis? What? Marvel minus Capcom? Whoa, hold up. Marvel minus Capcom? That looks pretty cool. Is that the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, or, like, which Ghost Rider is that? Johnny Blaze? Danny Ketch? Japanese Doctor Doom can't hurt you. Insert Japanese Doctor Doom. Storm even? Whoa, okay. 4v4 tag team? What? They're trying to outdo Marvel vs. Capcom. That's like the Ben Reilly suit for Spider-Man almost. This is pretty cool. Neato. Tokoni Fighting Souls? Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Oh? Somebody pause it? Pause video? Rewinding. What? Why are they rewinding? What happened? Rewind. Why are they rewinding? New Marvel fighting game though.
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はARC の方でマーベルの
Yeah, Arc System Works making a Marvel fighting game.
いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
This is pretty cool.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre.
Yeah.
And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration.
It's crazy.
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel.
Hey, do they have an official hashtag for this? Like, what is this? Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を
Checking something real quick.
プロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろ。
Yeah, everybody's talking about this new Marvel. It's pretty cool.
アークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなり日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいな。
Checking something on my phone because a lot of updates about these news announcements in the PlayStation State of Play looking pretty cool.
Mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP, but game.
Yeah, I'm throwing this out there.
Say, what can we really
yeah,
do
Marvel
here?
minus
Creators are
Capcom.
doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals; it's also.
But yeah, no, Arxis though is looking pretty cool with Marvel.
Something that's different. Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2,
Yeah.
3v3.
Yeah, that's the previous Marvel games.
4v4, and in doing so, we found.
Which, if they do 4v4, they can actually do a full Fantastic Four team, which they couldn't do in the other Marvel games.
今回4対4という、まあ、革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
Okay, so different ways of play. If you just want to do a one character with assists, you could do that, or you could do swapping. That's neat.
I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、まあ、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
That's pretty cool.
The 3 companies have come together to do this.
I am very interested in this.
Magical here.
このタイトルですね。
Sorry, it looks like I'm looking on screen a bit, but like I'm multitasking because I'm seeing all the reactions.
いきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ち。
Yeah, no, I am very excited. It was pretty cool. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
You're still with me?
Now we're still watching. Oh, that was a fourth wall break.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Hey, Metal Gear. Is that it? Because I have a lot to unpack here. I have a lot to unpack here. Okay, that might have been it. Yeah, there's Delta right there. There's also some extra uploaded videos that happened after the showcase. I gotta hydrate real quick. That was pretty good. Initial feeling, I'm feeling a solid A for me. Just A, not a minus, not a plus. Just solid A. Some really good stuff. Let me just take a look at some things here real quick. Checking something on my phone because we got all those announcements. So many things. Taking a look, taking a look. Yes. Okie dokie. Let me also copy my tweet over because I talked about that new Marvel, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Also, we're gonna get back over here. Yeah, I'll mute that for a second here because boy howdy. Yeah, no, we'll get to it. I'll skim it forward in a moment, but I have a lot of things to go over in just a moment. I'm happy that Digimon and Final Fantasy Tactics are coming soonish. Yeah, no, those look pretty cool. Yeah, how big will the roster be at launch for the Marvel fighter? That's a good question. Okay, I can skim this. I can skim this, so we are gonna check this out again, because some folks are like, all right, it's over, I'm out of here. No, and I don't do that. I break it down. I analyze. I see all the missed details. And we're gonna be doing that in just a moment. So if you missed it the first time around, we're gonna do a breakdown and figure out what exactly we just saw. What exactly we just saw. It's also very crazy we're getting an Arc System Works fighter, because with all this Marvel vs. Capcom collection stuff happening, a lot of people are thinking we were gonna get a Marvel, another Marvel vs. Capcom game, you know? But no, we're getting Marvel minus Capcom, a Marvel Arxis fighter, which is pretty cool. Which, honestly, I'm all in for, because, like, it's pretty cool we're getting a 4v4 tag team. How does that even work? Crazy. Alright, yeah, and then my initial Metal Gear reactions are up on there, too. Okay, cool. Alright, let's check this out. Let's give it a go. Let's take a look in just a second. Let me also just see. How long have we been going for? Just out of curiosity, how long? Okay, yeah, no, not very long. So, yeah, let's do the analyze, let's replay, let's see what's going on. Good chef. Also, let me just check over here real quick, because again, I'm also open for talking about this with folks who are friends of the stream and regulars of the stream, and they want to get on the call, because I am going to replay this. So if anybody's thinking about doing that, feel free to message me, and I will add you in. Or I'll go to another call or something, because I'm in technically a different call. Actually, I could go to the other call here, but... Actually, I'll go to the stream. Yeah, back to the Smash Chat Stream Talk, just in case if anybody wants to hop on in. Because, yeah, that's a lot of things to unpack here. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Trying to remember what I was doing. Oh, right. I'm gonna be checking this out again, because we got a lot of things to unpack here. Because it is Summer Game Fest / not E3 week. And this is only the first, well, not even the first, some of the indie showcases already happened. The first of the big companies to do their showcase this week, during the time that would have been normally E3. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's do the initial replay again, and then we'll break it down a little as it plays. Oh, I gotta put it. It was muted. No, get back out of there. But man, dude, that was, Okay, Jakato, how many times you... I lost count, man! Did you know how many things were in this showcase? Getting some Astrobots, some Silent Hill, some Metal Gear, some Marvel, like... Dude, this is a really good showcase. Okay, I might bump this up to an A+, because I was, like, on a mid... Well, not a mid, but, like, a bare even solid A. But now that I'm thinking back, this may be an A+ for me. This may be an A+ for me. I was gonna give it a plus or a minus, just a solid A, but... I don't know, maybe it is an A+. Let's rewatch it. I'm rewatching. I'm doing my breakdown. Because, yeah, no, that was a really good showcase. Oh, actually, I might want to skim through this one, because this may have some copyright on it. That one might be a little copyrighted. But pretty cool. It's very Tetris Effect. I like it. All right, yeah, okay, yes. Skimming. I'll go on BC, some good things, but Forest Peace and a Cat Limit a lot of the times. Well, maybe, because the thing is, we don't know yet which of these are actually PlayStation exclusive. because this might be a case where it's like, it's a PlayStation showcase, of course they're going to say it's on PlayStation. They're not going to list the other platforms for these games. You know what I mean? Like, if there's like a PC version or an Xbox version, they're not going to say that during this showcase. But we'll see. Also depends on some stuff too, because like you do bring a good point with the forced PlayStation account, but I have trepidations about that. But again, if they just make PlayStation accounts more region-wide and not limited to per country, like they did with Helldivers, that might not be so bad, because it's not too different than having to make a Ubisoft account or a Microsoft account to play their games online. You know what I mean? They're not the first ones to do it. They did it before they did. They just had a decade's worth of games to make it more normalized compared to PlayStation. The reason why PlayStation had a problem with that was they didn't account for the fact many regions did not have PSN. Which caused the whole, you know, Helldivers backlash initially. That, and also they made it so you didn't need one when it launched initially. If it launches with it and they make it available for multiple regions, it would not be so much of a problem. But if they do a thing where it's like, oh, we're not going to do it, ... okay, we're doing it now, then it'll be a problem. Anyway, back to the showcase. Rewatch.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5。
Actually, what I should be doing too is, hold on a moment, I gotta do a breakdown. So I gotta modify this on here. Because some folks be like, hey, are you still watching this? I thought it was over. No, it's not over till I say it's over, because I am gonna break it down. That's what I'm doing. Pause it for a moment. Pause, please. New PlayStation State of Play. Live reaction. Okay. Breakdown. Breakdown. I'm gonna do it. Breakdown. Because now it's no longer a co-stream, it's a breakdown of it. We're like, oh, hey, why would I check this out? It's already over. You're going to end in a moment, aren't you? Like, no, I'm not ending in a moment. I'm going to be on here for at least another 40 minutes rewatching this thing, breaking it down. Pausing, rewinding, saying all the cool stuff. Yeah, back to it. Yeah, honestly, Tetris Effect / Lamoon's doing that is pretty cool to see. Basically, to see how the VR will work. Yeah, and if everyone wants to hop in on the call, I'm totally open for folks hopping in the call, because I am currently on Stream Talk VC in the Smash Chat server, should anybody want to pop in. You don't have to, I'm just saying if anybody wants to. Anybody familiar with the streams?
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
But yeah, no, this is a very strong presentation. Because a lot of people were wondering, are we gonna get anything from PlayStation? Like, what games are there? And bam, there's games. We got games now. Still kind of bummed we didn't get anything on that Wolverine video game, but I mean, I'll take an Arc Sys Marvel versus Capcom game minus the Capcom.
We're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
I like the fake out here.
For our future.
Because they're saying, like, we're using AI to make a better future, and then suddenly reveal that, nope, they're going against the corporation doing that in the video game.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
And again, it's cool we're seeing more gameplay footage of this game, because this was a Capcom title that was delayed a few times to make it better, which is nice. They had to make an actual presentation video for a different showcase saying how they had to delay this game. So it's cool we're getting more footage on it.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good.
Jet boost.
Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Targets identified.
Looking pretty neat.
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
I'm loving the mecha. Capcom definitely knows how to do a good mecha.
Second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Pragmata.
Hey,
Yeah, I mentioned this to PA earlier, but yeah, no, too many things to listen to Showcase. I am rewatching again because, oh boy, there's a lot of things to unpack here. A lot of things to unpack. Oh yeah, look, okay, yep, there you go. There was the, okay, so, like I was saying, this game was delayed multiple times to make it better. It was originally supposed to come out in 2022, which is why they crossed the date out there. See, look, it was supposed to come out in 2022, then it got delayed again in 2023, and that's why they were, like, very sorry, and now it's only coming out in 2026. Because Capcom kept on delaying this game. But finally, we got a release date. It's real. Because a lot of people were wondering, was this game canceled? Is this even happening? Nah, Pragmata is actually happening now, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that we're actually getting this. Yes. So finally, we're getting Pragmata. Because they delayed it multiple times to make the game better, supposedly. And if they gotta delay it to make the game good, I am okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. Now this one I am also interested in because I was like, this game feels like a Suda 51 game. ... It was a Suda 51. There ain't no more heroes.
Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Now look at that animation. It's crazy, dude. Like, this feels like a Suda 51 game. It was a Suda 51 game.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man.
Just dead man.
Dead man.
Like, half dead man would have been crazy. But the gameplay is looking really solid, though. Okay, it might be just because they're in a mall fighting zombies. But it feels very Dead Rising a little. Totally not biased. Ultra-violent science fiction. Yeah, look at all those different animation styles. Like, it's like, I saw this, it's like, this feels like Suda 51, and then later, Grasshopper, Suda 51. Okay, that makes sense.
Maybe.
Oh, who's on cast list here? Hold on, I can freeze frame it now. Anthony Del Rio, ooh. Yeah, okay, some recognizable voices. That's pretty cool. A lot of recognizable different folks working on these. I'm seeing some familiar names, especially on the Japanese animation side. Cool.
Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
Yeah, Grasshopper Manufacturer. Suda 51 and Ren Yamazaki. Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作。Romeo is a Dead Man.
After a long hiatus, Romeo's a dead man. Nice.
このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオスターゲーザーという。
Romeo Stargazer is a pretty cool name.
時空犯罪。
Romeo Stargazer following up a Travis touchdown.
さまざまな時空に飛んで倒していく。そんなブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。
I'm down for a bloody action game. Swords and guns. Yeah, awesome. That's all I needed to hear.
そしてなんでタイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続き
Move stuff around here real quick. Thank you. And then yeah, no, the new Silent Hill's looking pretty cool. Silent Hill F. Very creepy. Raro. Yeah, like such a like Silent Hill F already ready to go, like immediately after last year's Silent Hill remake. This is already coming out in September. So many games coming out in September. It's hard to keep track of all of them. I gotta see a breakdown of that. Of all the games coming out in September. So many games. It's like, I can only get so many in September. I can't get every game in September. Crazy. That's creepy. Retro. Yeah, there's some combat going on. Yeah, a lot of different uploads recently being put up. They had the individual videos uploaded by the different companies instead of just the preview ones for the showcase. So the ones that are confirmed for other things besides PlayStation, they're starting to pop up now. So it's like, all right, we showed this during a PlayStation showcase, but this is confirmed for other platforms. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that is creepy though, which totally fits for Silent Hill. Neato. Yeah, September. Already. It's crazy. Also, yeah, Marvel took on Fighting Souls. The Marvel minus Capcom from Arc System Works. Confirmed for PC besides PlayStation, so that's good. Even though I have a PlayStation, I'm probably going to be picking it up for PC. Looking pretty good. And this is looking really good. Like a new Bloodstained game. It's supposed to be like a really big map, and it might be co-op, which is pretty cool. I like Bloodstained is a successor to Castlevania because one of the original main folks who worked on Castlevania basically made Castlevanias when Konami was saying we're not making Castlevanias. So to get a co-op and a really big map for Ravania, that's pretty cool. I'm really hoping it is a co-op because they showed 2 partners and they show a really big map. So that would be pretty cool. Like I could go for a good 2-player platformer. Well, it might just be a single player where you can switch between characters, but if they can make it a co-op after feedback and stuff, that would be pretty cool. Yes, yes.
With me. Cross.
We start our mission.
Checking stuff on my phone. 'Cause, yeah, a lot of folks reacting to a lot of the news that just dropped. It's crazy. A lot of folks saying this might be the best state of play in a very long time. I agree. Honestly, the other state of plays have been, like, very middle ground. But this one had a lot of stuff to actually showcase, man.
Dogs of the church. Right into the palm of my hand.
Crazy. Crazy stuff.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing.
And the new Digimon stuff for Ben and Namco, which is pretty nice.
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
That rewind had us like Marvel vs. Capcom 4. But then no, it's just full on Arc System works. Which is pretty cool. Honestly, I'm all in favor for it. I know I'm joking by saying Marvel minus Capcom, but I am really excited for the Arc System Works Marvel fighting game. And this Digimon looks pretty cool too. We're actually getting new Digimon, a new Digimon story.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this
I forget, is this also coming in September? Because this is also coming out in September. Man, September is going to be an Armageddon day. Too many games coming out in September.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world? Stop it! That egg is very important!
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as great one.
World Tree.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack! Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
2025. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, no, I don't have to count it. October 3rd. Okay. At least it's not in September. Gotta pick that up. New Digimon story.
Oh, Father.
And this was pretty cool too, because we're getting Tactics back. Tactics is coming back.
We might know salvation.
Full-on voice acting in HD.
If you feel wrong,
Which is pretty cool.
Why do you fight? Why war?
I love FF Tactics.
Subterfuge and conflict.
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown.
Yeah, no, Square's been killing it with these HD remasters. I love it. Especially adding quality of life features. Like, you can still play it without voices if you don't want the voices, but it's cool that we're getting full-on voice acting for it. Because sometimes it's like, I don't want to read that out loud. It's like, read it for me. Actually, I can hold that off for a second. Hold on. What's the feature here? Rewind. Tell me what that is. Dial it back. What is that? What is that? A little bit more. Okay, the feature.
When your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
Wait a minute. Okay, there it is. Okay, classic version unites the graphics and gameplay of the original with the renowned Word of the Lions translation. Okay. Enhanced version, the one on the right side, what that's saying, that I might be blocking a little bit off, says, the enhanced version features a renewed interface, extensive additions, and adjustments to the story, fully voiced dialogue, and more. Okay, that's cool. So if you want the original 4x3 translation, and basically the original game that you got back in the day, you have it on the left. If you want a slightly more revised story with the enhanced graphics, more scenes, and fully voiced dialogue, you go with the one on the right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're getting, like, both options. Because sometimes they do, like, an HD re-release and something like, I missed the old translation. Like, look, you can get the old translation right over there. So you get the newer one and the older one both included. I love it when they do that for remasters, where it's like, if you want the classic, here's the classic. If you want the enhanced stuff, here you go. I love it when they give you both options. It's pretty good.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver...
On a scale of 1 to 10, being safe on the ground, and 10 being we don't know where he is, has Jakato returned to Earth yet? Oh yeah, no, also true, FMA Day. You bring up a fair point. Have I returned to Earth? I am within orbit. I am within orbit. I am somewhere around an 8, I'd say. I'm somewhere around an 8. I'm rotating the planet still. Don't worry about it.
News and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
But why are there so many games coming out in September? Why are there so many games coming out in September, man?
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East.
Yeah, because yeah, October 3rd. That was for Digimon.
Versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features
And also managed to avoid the September, because as you watch the showcase more, I kept on noting, why is this coming out September? Why is this also coming out September? Why is that one also coming out September? I can't get every game coming out in September, dude.
Improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue,
space it out, man.
And much more, as well as the classic version.
Yeah, there's the classic one, and they had the remastered one, which is pretty neat.
1997 original to modern consoles.
Neato. See, there's September. Just right off the cutoff right there. September 30th, which is only a few days away from Digimon. It's like, dude, why do they have to be so close to each other?
For September 30th. And
I love the tactics,
later today.
but I also like the Digimons. The other question I want to know is this PlayStation exclusive? Or is it one of those limited time exclusives? Like, right now, it's only on PS5 and PS4, but will, like, a year later go by and will it be available on PC and Steam? Because I hope so. Because if that's the case, I can play it on my Steam Deck, and then I can do it portably. Because tactic games, like Final Fantasy Tactics, and Fire Emblem, and Super Robot Wars, and SD Gundam, and Advance Wars, and Disgaea, really benefit from having portability to it. As a factor. You don't have to play it portably, but it adds to enjoyability.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Barfed?
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Oh, yeah, no, the walking sim.
Bad.
Just go behind this bush, I'll wait.
Quap in RTX mode.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knocker! Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5.
Again, there you go, September. There you go. More games coming out September. It wasn't already packed enough as it is. This one looks pretty cool, though.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
Bamco!
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
Ape smash! I made that joke earlier, but how can you not?
The art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5.
Again, September 3rd! Why are there so many games in September?
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment,
They say Hot Shot's been with PlayStation since the very beginning because they want you to get it on PlayStation and not Nintendo. Because it's the first one, at least the first one in a long while, that's on multiple platforms and not just PlayStation. I think that was a jab at the fact that, hey, there's a Switch version, but don't worry about that. Get the PlayStation version. Anyway.
Golf Hot Shots boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world. Each with weather effects.
The other thing, too, is this is made by a different dev studio than the previous Hot Shot games.
Pre-orders begin later today.
And that might be another reason why it's on multiple platforms and not just PlayStation.
Pac-Man is an early unlockable character.
Oh yeah, there you go, Pac-Man. He's playable in a golfing game.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
I also think it might be a side commentary because it's everybody's Golf Hot Shots instead of saying Hot Shots Golf for everybody or something, because I think it's a reference to also the fact that it's multi-platform and not just on PlayStation. This, though, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, this looks pretty cool.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry.
Definitely picking this up along with the new Ninja Gaiden Sigma 4.
From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars
Because we're getting a 2D Ninja Gaiden that looks like this, and we're also getting a 3D Ninja Gaiden within the same time frame, which is pretty cool. We're getting 2 Ninja Gaiden games. And I love this remix. Like, if you check out the backstory, I looked it up. This backstory for this Ninja Gaiden is happening simultaneously with the previous Ninja Gaiden. So while the other Ninja Gaiden's going on, this one's happening. So it's like, there's another Ninja Gaiden plot happening during this game's plot.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience.
And the demo for this is also out, too, for Cairn. They said it was coming out later today. It's already out now, the demo, in case anybody wanted to try it out.
Manage balance and stamina.
I might check it out later when I get the chance.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
Where's Polo?
The harsh conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Already available.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting, too. I'm curious to see how this goes.
Pretty early on, the game was fun to play. People were excited about it. The most rewarding.
See, I should have already figured out it was Mortal Kombat by the font they're using. Okay, so the Ninja Turtles collection, Cowabunga collection, incredible. Atari 50 collection, really good. I picked that up recently. It was on sale during, like, a summer sale. I got to pick up the DLC for it at some point, but also pretty good. However, the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary collection, not really their best work. I think they took some of the stuff they learned what not to do in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary collection to make the Ninja Turtles and Atari collection better. Good example being that they actually have multiple region ROMs in the Ninja Turtles collection versus the Street Fighter collection. It's like, why is it only the English ROMs in the 30th collection for America, but the Japanese version of the collection had Japanese and English ROMs. Made no sense. And also Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. I think because of the stuff that happened there is why we're getting the Capcom Fighting Collection series, as well as the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection series, from Capcom directly now, because things didn't go so well with the 30th Anniversary Collection. Which, honestly, the stuff that Capcom's been doing with the Capcom Fighting Collection has been really solid, to be honest. And I hope they do a new Street Fighter Anniversary Collection soon. Much like how they did the enhancements with the Capcom Fighting Collections as of late. Because they could do that, because we're beyond the 30th anniversary now. Like, when's the 35th anniversary? Are we past the 35th anniversary? If anything, they could do the 40th collection. Like, how long has it been? Hold on, let me look that up. When's Street Fighter's 35th anniversary? How long was the 30th anniversary collection? How long ago was this? I know it's been a hot minute. Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection. This is back in, taking a minute to load. 2018. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're already past the 35th. That was back in 23. But it's 2025 right now. We're only 3 years off from being 10 years ago. Man, time flies by pretty quickly. It's actually been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years already, dude. Yeah, if they want to, in the next 3 years, make a Street Fighter 40th Anniversary Collection from the same team that did the Capcom Fighting Collections, that'd be pretty cool. But other than Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection being listed here, the Capcom Collection and Atari 50th Anniversary Celebration Collection were solid stuff by Digital Eclipse. They stumbled a bit on the 30th Anniversary Collection, but everything else was pretty solid. Anywho, moving on, because this collection I am very interested in.
We knew that we were onto something.
Come here!
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like,
get over here! Yeah, Mortal Kombat Collection. Okay, hold on. Break that down. We got Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4. Are we getting any of the 3D fighters, I wonder? Because those are mostly the 2D stuff. I know we're getting the other platform, because later they're going to say the arcade version, the home ports, and the portable versions, which is sweet. That's actually pretty cool. We're getting all those versions. But I want to see what other games, because they say and more. So I wonder what other games they're going to be listing. So in the instance, like, oh, I prefer the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat than the Genesis version. Well, you get both versions in the collection, and the arcade port. So the actual arcade version, which is really good, because they removed the previous Mortal Kombat trilogy. They had the Mortal Kombat trilogy as a collection on multiple platforms, but they delisted it like a couple years back. So a classic Mortal Kombat collection is pretty good. That to just have that. Plus, like I said, multiple platforms and ports, which is pretty sweet.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat fatality.
We're showing you
100 million games sold.
That is much larger.
Most complete collection ever with a K. Oh, okay, look, there's question marks there. I wonder if those question marks are going to get filled in by some of the extra Mortal Kombat games they put they mentioned that they're going to be doing. Because they said they're doing more than just the ones listed. They did and more. And that's really cool. Arcade, console, and handheld editions. So you'll be getting the arcade edition. You'll be getting the Super Nintendo edition. You'll be getting the Genesis edition. You'll be getting the Game Boy ports. Crazy. Yeah, look at that. That's funny. I wonder if they'll have, like, Super Game Boy filters, too. And online play with rollback netcode. Okay, question. Is this PlayStation exclusive? Second question, if it is exclusive, is it a limited time exclusive? Third question, if it's not exclusive, what are the platforms? Because I'd definitely pick this up on Steam if I could. Yes. The other thing I want to know is online play with rollback netcode. Is that only for some of the titles, or can I play Mortal Kombat on original Game Boy with black and white graphics with rollback netcode? Like, which titles have the rollback netcode? That's why we gotta find out what's going on here. Or is it only the arcade ports? Which one has the rollback netcode?
It's a bit of the Wild West. Every part of that game.
So many questions.
Is an expression
Questions?
of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. PS5 and PS4. That's what they say here, but if I look it up, is it going to be listing other platforms? Hold on. Let me do a quick search on that real quick. Let me find out. I'm curious. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I'm just going to search that up real quick. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Give that to me. Give it to me! Now, I know they're advertising PlayStation, but are they going to say it's on anything else? Okay. Collection confirmed for Switch, Switch 2, Xbox, Steam, and PlayStation. This is not exclusive to PlayStation. It was just revealed during PlayStation. Okay. Cool. Cool. Awesome possum. Neato. Alright, that's good to know. Playable games so far. Mortal Kombat 1992. Arcade, SNES, Genesis, Game Boy, and Game Gear? Wow, okay. Wow, that's a callback because they're doing the Game Gear edition. Mortal Kombat 2, 1993. Arcade, SNES, Genesis, Game Boy, 32X edition. Ooh, okay. Man, they're going all out on this. Mortal Kombat 3, 1995. Arcade, SNES, and Genesis. Okay, here's something interesting, because, yeah, they didn't have Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for Genesis, so Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is just the arcade and the SNES edition. Mortal Kombat 4, 1997, at least the arcade edition. Okay. Mortal Kombat Advance 2001, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, makes sense. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for Game Boy Advance 2002. But what about regular Deadly Alliance? I mean, that's a 3D game, but come on. Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition 2003, Game Boy Advance, and some question mark games. So, good to know. Good to know. Good to know what's actually included. And to know that it's not just PlayStation exclusive, it actually is available on other platforms. Oh, you can even still throw down the blood code for some of these. That's cool. Even though you have the arcade one, which has blood by default. Okay, we're not stopping there. Running the home versions of these games from vintage 2016 consoles, and yes, handheld systems are included. The arcade and console games can be played online with rollback netcode. Okay, so arcade and console games. But can I play Mortal Kombat on the Game Gear online with rollback netcode? I mean, who would want to do that? But it's still something I gotta ask. Good to know. Good to see. Okay, and that Marvel fighting game, it is confirmed for PS5, Steam, and Epic. Okay. Good to see. Good to see. Love to see it. All right, we're not done reflecting on here. I'm just seeing all the updates because they just dropped down a bunch of actual text information about the many games revealed during the showcase. Oh, Neo 3 announced for PS5 and limited time demo available today. We'll have to download that later. I know we didn't rewatch the Neo 3 showcase. That's about to come up in a moment. But good to know that the demo is available. There's a demo already available. Good to know. Good to see. What else? Latest posts. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. We got that. Gonna have to charge my phone so it doesn't die on me. Yeah, Bloodstained, PS5, 2026. Is that available on other things? I wonder. I would assume Bloodstained isn't PlayStation exclusive because it wasn't exclusive before. Is Romeo Deadman a PlayStation exclusive? Which one of these are PlayStation exclusives or just showcased during the showcase? Because just because it's a PlayStation showcase doesn't mean it's PlayStation exclusive. As example by the Mortal Kombat collection here, because they already confirmed this is on pretty much every platform. It was just revealed here. Romeo is Dead Man. No, not Dead Man. Dead Man. Let me just look that up real quick. Is this a PS exclusive? I'm not seeing anything going against that idea or notion. Alright, what about Final Fantasy Tactics? Is that exclusive? Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. Exclusive. Enhanced. Original game. Not seeing anything but exclusive stuff. Oh, okay. Nothing yet on it being an exclusive, but there's an official collector's edition. There's a physical collector's edition for Final Fantasy Tactics, which includes chocobo plushes, art sheets, a statue of the main character, a cool art box, a 3D pop-up map, Zodiac Stones, acrylic magnet set. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah, like an exclusive Final Fantasy package, collector's edition. That's pretty neat. Neato. That's pretty cool. I got alerts on my phone here. Let me just clear that out a bit. Clear it out a little. Because, yeah, I gotta charge my phone. I want my phone dying on me while I'm still broadcasting. Because, yeah, we're not done yet. I just paused it for a moment to see if this was actually exclusive, and we found out it's not exclusive to PlayStation. It's also on Nintendo. It's also going to be on Xbox. It's also going to be on PC. So let me just go get my phone charger. 1 moment. Gotta make sure it doesn't die on me. Pause that. Move this over here. Move you over this way. Thank you. All right. Is it charging? Should be charging. You should be charging. Yeah, it was like 1%. Okay. All right. Oop, I'm back. I'm back. We're back. So let me just sit here real quick. Yeah. Taking a look real quick of some things before we continue. Continue. Because besides these announcements, we also got to be prepared because a lot of folks are getting ready for that Switch 2 launch. It's going to be interesting. I know some folks, I got some friends who are jumping in on that. Am I jumping on that? We'll see. We'll see. But for now, we're still watching the showcase. Where am I? Where's the server? Where's the safe? No, there it is. Okay, back to what we were doing. Back at it. So also let me just... All right, that's good. That's cool. You're good. Resuming. Yeah, PlayStation getting their first arcade stick, which honestly makes sense because they bought out Evo. It took them long enough to make their own arcade stick, officially. It's crazy. Oh, and this though! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I'm backing up here because there might be some new guard lines I heard, like from when I saw reactions to the internet. There might be new guard lines they added in. Besides the reusing audio. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so good. Box!
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
Tommy gun! Looks so good!
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
Oh, man. New CQC tactic. And Snake vs. Monkey! Back at it. Gotcha. A new catcher poses for it, because before, they didn't have those catcher poses for Snake vs. Monkey. Very excited, very excited. But this, though, Metal Gear Online confirmed and back. So cool. Were they there the whole time? Let me go back. They were there the whole time. That's fun. Because this is showing Metal Gear Online, but they say and more afterwards. Like, what other modes are there besides Metal Gear Online, dude? And Snake vs. Monkey. I hope it's crossplay. I hope online's crossplay. That too. Keep the life cycle still going on around. And look, he was like Forest before, now he's Rocks. What kind of suit is that? Because there's the and more again. What else is there? Dual mode? Secret Theater? Snake Tales? VR missions? I need to know. But it's cool that they brought back Metal Gear Online. I hope they keep the hidden playable characters that they had for the original Metal Gear Online for Metal Gear Solid 3. Like the Rumble Roses and being able to play as Ocelot and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. And more. What's the more? I need to know.
Spirit.
So many things. So many possibilities. I had to... Oh, man. Okay, one more time. One more time. One more. Can we get a one more? One more. Just play it again. Play it again. Actually, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can actually pull up the real video. Hold on. Because Konami did their own upload. They did their own upload. Where is it? Videos. Aha, here we go. Just see if there's any. We'll see if there's any differences. Because the other one was PlayStation exclusive. This one may not be a PlayStation exclusive thing. So, do this. There you go. Get that loaded in. Load it over here. There you go. Show me. Because there are some PlayStation exclusive modes, but what's the general video look like for the things outside of PlayStation? One more time.
No, he's close. Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Yeah, Rykov in HD. Actually, go back. Where's Rykov? Show me Rykov. HD Rykov. There you go. He's doing stuff in the background right behind him. There's Rykov. And you can actually get that snake badge for the scientist coat if you get the Collector's Edition.
Loading like this, it's a revolution. All right, Commander. Baby. Take this. Here comes another one. You won't get away from me. Time for you to...
Oh, Lethal Shot's actually showing blood now. That's crazy.
I'm over here. Go back to your...
Suppose if we use the trank gun. I wonder if the trank gun will have to show darts on their body then. Against bosses. Nice, got the sneaking suit there. It's pretty good. And the Snake vs. Monkey. Okay, they had to specify this is the PlayStation 5 and Steam version because Snake vs. Monkey is not going to be in the Xbox edition. It's going to have Bomberman instead. Oh, and then there you go. Look, right there, advertising Steam. Because I think in the other one, they did not say Steam. There's Steam in the bottom corner there. It says Steam. Look at that. It says Steam. Because Steam is getting Snake vs. Monkey. Now, did they show Steam in the actual PlayStation Showcase? Or why would they want to showcase that? I technically had to do a licensing deal just to even get Snake vs. Monkey on Steam. So, questions. Yeah, that's the online. We go back here. Title card again. Yeah, there's Snake vs. Monkey. Just gonna skim a bit again. Yeah, they do the and more. Okay, they did not have a title card saying the platforms, but yeah, PS5 and Steam, though, they are getting Snake vs. Monkey, which is good to know. And this pretty much more or less confirms Metal Gear Online right here, which is a lot of folks were waiting to see if we would get. Which, cool, we're finally getting information. The real question is, because there's an Xbox showcase, and we still have the actual Summer Game Fest presentation happening on Friday, I wonder if we'll be getting more Metal Gear on any of those. That's my question. Any more Metal Gear? Because we got and more modes. There's still and more modes. And we still have a showcase on Xbox, where Xbox Showcase had showed some new Metal Gear footage in previous showcases. And also, we got the actual Summer Game Fest presentation's happening on Friday. Questions? This is Konami. All right, back to you.
Spirit stones.
Oh, actually, before I do that, red moment. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Move that around. Okay. Back to you again.
Shining stones imbued with humankind's
Neil.
never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Ooh. Yeah, Team Ninja.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence
So
of
cool.
Atoma.
Now it's looking pretty crazy. I didn't get a chance to really look at this one too deeply before the first time around because I was too busy freaking out about Metal Gear.
What makes a shogun?
Shogun.
Here's my answer.
Now go into Samurai mode and Ninja mode. Swap between Ninja and Samurai mode. That's cool. Very Team Ninja.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Neo 3. Bum bum bum. Pretty cool.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Early 2026.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。
Yeah, Team Ninja.
戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作
Team Ninja
をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみの侍スタイル。
Yeah, unique ninja style now. That's pretty cool. Ninja and samurai style. That's cool.
ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅に
Yeah, open fields.
本日より PlayStation 5
Yeah, PlayStation 5 demo available. Gotta download that.
ご意見をいただけれ
Okay.
ばと思います。2026年の発売に向け続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Cool.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Nightly curfew. Vertigo.
I was raised in this city's shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive.
They're thieving.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found. Waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Retro.
I thought I was dead. And who are you?
DFR, Legacy of Shadow. Neato.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this at a different showcase.
It's safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Multiplayer story.
Since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us.
Getting kind of warm in the room that I'm streaming in, so
You Tidewalkers are all connected.
we'll see what we do after the showcase. I might play something or I may raid somebody. I don't know yet. We'll see. Get down!
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Multiple choice. Tides of Tomorrow, February 2026. Neato. Whip. Astrobot.
The game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to
Yeah,
share
Team
more
Asobi.
what the last few months it has been in the world of Astrobot.
Yeah, Astrobot's pretty fun.
Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises.
Neato.
Earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today,
Yeah, no additional
I am
cost, which is
pleased
pretty
to
cool.
announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets.
90
New special
planets.
bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year with
Nice.
a slight twist. So be on the lookout for
Slight
more news
twist.
coming soon.
Is the twist that the eyes are movable? That'd be pretty cool if they actually get like movable eyes working.
Game and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, visually this game looks pretty crazy. Yeah, the visuals on this is pretty interesting. Pirates. There we go. Exploring different islands here. It's pretty interesting and stuff, but there may be copyrights involved, so in retrospect, should probably skim through this one a little bit. But yeah, no, that actually does look pretty interesting. I'll keep my eye on it because I saw some numbers for damage, and I love damage numbers. So definitely keep my eye on this to see what's up in the future. Skimming this one just because, you know, just I want to get flagged twice if there was a flagging for that song or not. But this, though, the sand again. Sandy. Ooh. Got giant squids, flying jellyfish, and dolphins. Yeah, rail grinding there. Sand surfing. High-speed journey. There you go. Flip that board. Tony Hawk's Pro Sandboarder. Oh, that's neat. Love when you do loop-de-loops loops de loops like that. Sword of the Sea. August. Okay. Interesting. Although we all know what game I'm getting during August.
That was a new look at Sword of the Sea,
Metal
a visually
Gear.
striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Oh, so it's just immediately gonna be in the game catalog when it launches?
On June 17th,
Nice.
Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must
In the world of
confront
Control?
reality-warping chaos found within the old.
That's cool.
Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
All right. It's coming out in a couple days. Not bad.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of
Deus
legendary
Ex.
immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Neat.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Yeah, this though.
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive.
Which editions of these though?
Classics catalog. Additionally,
Classic ones or DualShock versions? Like which ones?
this month as part of the Days of
Oh yeah,
War
Resident Evil.
celebration
Yeah,
running
wait, when
now
is
through
Resident
June
Evil 2 and 3?
11th. Additionally, Miss later
Go back a
this
bit.
summer and
Okay, summer 2025. Okay, later in the summer. 2, 3. Classic Resident Evil 2 and 3.
the Classics catalog.
Capcom really needs to do a classic Resident Evil collection.
Mist and Riven will arrive
Like just the
later this
classic
month
versions
part of the
as
Days
a
of
collection.
Play
That would be pretty
celebration,
cool.
Running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Yeah, there you go.
He then started
Because Bond, James Bond.
Always at the
Well, they show the mountain, so you make you think it's Hitman for half a second. Is him climbing the mountains in reference to Hitman?
his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement.
Just to show it's the Hitman studio working on James Bond?
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Yeah, even they got the MGM line here.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
You. Omega Watches, the James Bond Omega Watches. It's got all the tropes from the James Bond movies in there, so it's unique how it's like it's officially in collaboration with the movie studios, but not a James Bond movie or based off of a movie. This is all original for the game.
009 is a master manipulator.
Like IOI doing.
The end game is we won't
Like all exclusive. And they're having their own showcase later, IOI.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom.
Oh, Laser Watch. They're doing their own showcase later this week, along with a bunch of other game studios. Because again, it is Summer Game Fest week, so lot of announcements coming up. Game announcements, game news, overall, next couple of days is gonna be crazy. Xbox still has their own showcase. Nintendo might do a thing to coincide with the Switch too. We'll see.
Lately, headhunting.
Neat.
I suppose this is another
Crocodiles or alligators? 2026. Next year already. That's, again, crazy stuff. Crazy things. Yeah, earn the number. IOI account to unlock on-duty outfit skin and Gilded Wraith weapon skin. Which was now? Ooh. Okay. Good to know. Tune in for gameplay reveal this summer. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just a big
using 25 years of Hitman to work on a James Bond video game honestly makes sense. PlayStation. And Ghost of Yote. There you go. There's the fourth wall break happening here. I thought I heard some noises. Alright. Dial that back just a little bit. Dial it back a little bit. What they say? Fourth wall break. Fourth wall break.
You're still with me?
Yeah. Animal. Ghost of Yote. And deep dive gameplay happening in July. Nice. This is nice. Yeah, this was like, what is going on here? Like Japanese Marvel Arc System works. I saw Arc System and then I saw Captain America's shield. I'm like, what is happening? So cool. Marvel minus Capcom. Marvel versus Marvel. By Arxis. So cool. That's a 4v4 fighter too, so I'm really curious to see how it goes down. Because they only need like the extra buttons to make it 4v4. I'm really curious also about the cast list as well, because like, if it's a 4v4 fighter, you're gonna need more fighter variety. You're gonna need a lot of characters to be able to make different 4v4 combinations. Damage control reference in the background. Oh, Fogwell's Gym. That's a callback. The fact that Dr. Doom is here too makes me to believe that, yeah, no, they'll have a full-on, like, for the first time in a fighting game, full Fantastic Four team. Because that's another reason why we didn't get the actual Fantastic Four in a Marvel vs. Capcom game. It's because they'll always be missing a member, because it's either like a 2v2 or a 3v3. With the 4v4 gameplay, you'll be able to have all 4 members of the Fantastic Four active at once. Yeah, Hulkbuster. And that Arxis animation, though, that is so cool. Yeah, it is the car Ghost Rider. Gotcha. PS5 and PC. Yeah, Steam confirmed and Epic. So, yeah, no, very interesting. I got that pause like a VHS. And rewind it like one, too. It's a neato effect. Pause that for a second. Let me just look up something real quick. Yeah, that, okay, so that was Car Ghost Rider. That was Robbie Reyes. Neato.
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの
Yeah, like Arc and PlayStation teaming together to make a Marvel fighting game. It's crazy. They're probably really stunned because, yeah, that's usually like a Capcom's bag right there, you know? So Arc to be doing it is pretty interesting. Yeah, like, can a company handle it? Because, yeah, no, like, it's, like, Arc directly. It's not like something similar like with Bandai Namco, where they have Bandai Namco and Arc working on Dragon Ball FighterZ.
The inspiration
is like just Arc
on this project
entirely working on a Marvel fighter.
And wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel,
they said the tag genre specifically, so this is a kind of a little jab at Marvel versus Capcom a little bit.
System works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you.
It's like you're calling it Marvel minus Capcom.
Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it.
I joke, but yeah, no, that's what. A lot of folks were probably thinking, wait, if this is happening, are we not getting a Marvel vs. Capcom? Which, probably not? Well, they have a cameo character, or they do a crossover with Capcom, and they threw in Ryu in here just to get him in the game. But, like, yeah, so, yeah, like a 4v4 tag fighter, it's like they didn't go to Capcom on this, they went to Arxis, which is pretty interesting. Because Arxis is pretty good. They probably went to them because of the good results of Fighter Z. That's what I want to say, because they did tag fighting in Fighter Z. And Marvel vs. Capcom was known as a tag fighter. And they probably were a little bit iffy on maybe the reception of MVCI, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, not knowing that they'd be bringing it back Marvel vs. Capcom in the forefront with the collection as of late. So that's why they're doing this one. Just being its own thing. Unless they have 2 active Marvel fighters at the same time, that is also a distinct possibility. They could somehow come up with a deal where they have Marvel vs. Capcom 4 at the same time as this game, both being its own separate beasts, having 2 Marvel fighting games in the forefront with very different styles could be very interesting. Could be pretty cool.
Take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And
Yeah.
that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part...
Yeah, like, sacred genre, because everybody's expecting Marvel versus Capcom, but this is just straight up like Marvel versus Marvel. Marvel minus Capcom. Just, oops, all Marvel.
Is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because...
Unless they throw in like some Guilty Gear reference in there or some crossover character, because that's also a distinct possibility. Can you imagine if they had a crossover character? Because I'm not sure if people, not many people know this, but we're actually, it's been 20 years, but we're actually getting another direct Marvel DC comic crossover happening. And I wonder if that can lead to other possibilities. Because, yeah, the last one we had was like over 20 years ago. Like a direct crossover comic between DC and Marvel. And now we're getting a new one. I think it's like Batman and Deadpool. Like, that's happening in the first crossover comic in the last 20 years. Because they stopped doing that until now. They're bringing another crossover between DC and Marvel again, which is pretty cool. And they're bringing an actual compilation. They're re-releasing the DC Marvel crossovers, which is also pretty cool. So I wonder... that can lead to, like, can you imagine if you're playing a Marvel video game and then suddenly Superman shows up because they're doing crossovers again? How crazy would that be? Mind-blowing.
Like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、まあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
Oh yeah, mecha design, man. Iron Man with fins in the front, like a V-fin, like Gundam. That's so cool.
デザインっていうのが出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいな。
Like V-fin Iron Man.
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car, mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt
like that's definitely like a Gundam V-fin right there.
This project is from
So cool.
Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームの
Yeah, it's a 4v4 fighter, which is really interesting.
まず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3.
Right.
We just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of
raise the stakes
ways to change up the game.
How does 4v4 work though? Like, how many buttons is that?
今回4対4というまあ革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃない
You have to practice 4 characters just to win. Don't worry.
4 characters is extremely daunting.
Okay.
The team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would
That's pretty cool. So if you just want to really focus in on one character and use the other ones as assists, you could do that. But if you really do feel like tagging and switching out for different moves is the way to go, you could do that too. So that's interesting. So I'm going to guess it's kind of like doing a Tekken tag system where they might run off of one health bar, but you can tag out the fighters. Okay.
This has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The three companies have come together to do this, and
Yeah, man.
are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。
Pretty cool. Neato.
You're still with me?
The highlight reel.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Yeah, no, like, again, I'd say, yeah, I'd give this one like an A. There was a lot of good stuff. It might have been like a super A+ if they actually showed the Wolverine video game, but everything else was pretty solid, though. Yeah, there you go, alert. Again, this is just I'm partially biased because a lot of the games really appealed to me, but because we actually had video games that I'm very excited for on PlayStation and other platforms too, that's why I give it a bump up. That's why I give this the solid A. Maybe borderline A+. Maybe not quite there, but almost. I give it an A. Maybe a 9. Potentially a 10. Depending on how I'm feeling at the moment, but... Yeah, no, this compared to, like, the last several Sony State of Plays, several PlayStation State of Plays, this has been really, really good in comparison. The other ones were kind of mid, but this one was really, really solid. I like it. It was good stuff. Cool stuff. Well, let me track something on my phone here real quick. Gonna pull it out of the charger. It was charging. I didn't want it to die on me. Checking something. Check. Got so many alerts, especially with the updates as more news about games are releasing. Yes. Checking something, because it is getting warm in this room, because it is summertime. I'm checking a thing. Blip. I'm checking a thing, checking some stuff, going through here. Check. Checking. Check. All right, so I think we're gonna go raiding somebody, because I gotta go eat. It's getting around the dinner time. I've been here for a hot moment, so thank you all for watching the PlayStation State of Play with us. We'll be doing more showcases this week. Especially on Friday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time. On Friday, I'll be doing that with a couple of folks and a couple friends, for sure, because I definitely know they RSVP'd back to me. A couple of people did. We'll be showcasing that. This one was a little bit more impromptu because PlayStation just announced this like yesterday. But I told people at the beginning of the week, hey, Summer Game Fest happening on Friday. Anybody want to come watch? And I got some replies back. We'll be doing that on Friday, 2 p.m. West Coast time, 5 p.m. East Coast time. Yep. We're definitely doing that. But this showcase for PlayStation was pretty cool. I love a lot of the stuff. Definitely better than the last couple State of Plays. Really good stuff there. But, yeah, that was my breakdown. That was my response to it. It's good stuff right there. But don't go anywhere because you want to be a real cool pal with a good friend. And you'll stick around for the raid cast, which will find somebody still alive right by now and go ahead and raid them. There are a couple of folks we could raid because they're live right now and it's still pretty early. So, again, if you want to catch things and stay up to date with me, you definitely check us out at twitch.tv/JakatoX, that's JKTOX, or twitter.com/JakatoExtra, Blue Sky, Jakato Extra, youtube.com/JakatoExtra, that's JAKATOXTRA Extra without the E. We also got our secondary YouTube, which is youtube.com/studios2 for you. That's studios, miracle 2 for capital letter U. And we got our Discord, discord.gg/capital MDETK9M. That's discord.gg/capital MDETK9M. We typically stream Monday to Fridays-ish, with Mondays being Monday Bad Mystery Madness, where we showcase, highlight, unbox things, and play games that were sent us via the wish list, the Steam list, or the Throne. Nobody's not going to say anything, but it is very much appreciated. If you want to see me play a particular game, anything that gets sent through here will be played on stream eventually. Not stream list, Steam list. There you go. Then there's the Throne. Tuesdays, we usually play whatever new games, old games, Xbox games, PlayStation games, Nintendo games, Xbox games, action games, stealth games, classic titles, racing games, JRPGs. I am multi-genre. Wednesdays are often Wacky Whatever Wumbo Wednesday, but today we are wrapping up over here because I gotta go eat, and we just did the PlayStation Showcase because I'm pronto, because it is not E3 week, Summer Game Fest week. A lot of game announcements, a lot of things, a lot of showcases, so my schedule will be all over the place, so definitely keep aware of that. Watch out for my schedule. I'll be broadcasting, but definitely check me out for the Summer Game Fest panel happening on Friday at 2 p.m. West Coast time, 5 p.m. East Coast time. That's on Friday. Thursday, of course, we got some stuff going on there too, multiple stuff. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we don't typically stream unless there's a special event going on, like Summer Game Fest, or a new video game release, or co-op stream, collab stream, co-streaming, all that jazz. That's when we'll be streaming on that weekend. And who knows, we might do some Nintendo things this weekend, we'll see. Stay up to date on that. I'll keep you up to date on here, or on the Discord, or on the YouTubes, or on the Blue Skies. So definitely stay up to date with those things. Other things we got going for us, we got a Bitbot. You can do them by summon, get summon, prime summon, direct summon, or via the bits, or via the PayPal. Numbers I'm going to do so, but it is very much appreciated. Helps us get the stream flow and helps us play the games we want to play. Again, also, we got various raid messages, because we're going to be doing the raid cast. We got raid message, our all-inclusive raid message, or padded raid message, which is raid message, all cats, 3 exclamation points, space, PogChamp. We got our second all-inclusive raid message, which of course is Matt's a Monkey VTuber raid. We got raid power. Super Secret Sneak Raid. And, of course, the fan favorite, Looking Cool Streamer. All those different raid messages. I'm open for suggestions for raids, but let's actually see somebody I may know streaming right about now. See what they're up to. Checking out my own follow list to see if there's anybody we may want to raid, or somebody we haven't raided in a hot minute. Let's go take a look. Who are we raiding? Let's see. Who do we got? We got a couple of options. We have a few options. No, I haven't raided them in a hot while. Yep. Got an ad on their channel, though, so I gotta wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're gonna be raiding Lord Raiden. Gotta get past the advertisements, though. There it is. Okay. Yeah, they're still going. They are still going. I think I know who we're raiding. I mentioned them earlier. Within the week for a thingamajig. They may join us later. We'll see. But let's raid. Gun, shoe, gamer. There you go. Cue up that raid. let's see, just finished watching the new Sony PlayStation State of Play showcase for E3. I mean, quote, Summer Game Fest. And boy howdy, a lot of video games. Boy howdy, lots of game announcements. And pretty cool stuff going on for game news this week. Saw you were live and thought you could use a raid since we haven't raided here in a hot moment. Winky face. Pog champ. There you go. That's our raid message. Feel free to copy it, highlight it, paste it. That's our raid message. Thank you all for watching twitch.tv/JakatoX or youtube.com/JakatoX. We may be live tomorrow. We may not. I don't know yet. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Wha-bam. Boop. There's the raid. Might have raided into an ad, but that's okay. It's fine. Thank you all for watching. I may stream tomorrow. I may not stream tomorrow. We'll see you all later. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies, hands. I'll touch base after they're done. Boop, boop, boop. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm wrapping up. Today's hidden code word is so many games. Say so many games in the chat, in the comments. See, like these people may not know what that means post-stream, post-raid message, because they weren't here at the end, at the very end of this. Say it in the next chat. Say it in the next comments. And, yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, good time zone. And, eat your vegetables, stay healthy. And we'll see you in the next one. Good night, everybody. Stop and stream now.